Hey everyone. I met up with an old friend and colleague yesterday, and we were talking about bidder days. Now, these are those days that buyers set up so they can speak suppliers through the tender process and everything that's going on within it. And I think, in principle, or in theory at least, these things are quite a good idea. But actually, the way they can be delivered is sometimes really poor. And that was kind of the basis of the conversation I was having. So, this guy was saying, look, I've been going to these bidder days and I feel like they're a bit of a waste of time. We've got all the people in the room, we've invested lots and lots of effort and lots of money getting people there. And then we just get really poor sessions. So either the individual's really badly prepared or their presentation style is really difficult or awkward and you can tell they don't really like to do it, but yet they're going through the process. And that seems to be a crazy thing. So in the spirit of trying to keep things positive, what I want to do today is really explore from the bidder's perspective what are some of the best things you've seen at these bidder days or these supplier days. And then from a buyer's perspective, from a procurement perspective, really talk about some quick ideas that I had to really try and improve the bidder days and make them better for everybody. So this video is probably slightly more focused on the procurement side and giving some ideas around how we can do things better potentially. But there's also some input from you guys on the bid side of things that I'd like as well. So on the procurement side, I think first of all, we shouldn't just be doing bidder days for the sake of doing them. It's horses for courses. This should really be for sort of high value, um, really important procurements and not just a run of the mill thing. We shouldn't be doing these bidder days just because they're in our process or somebody's told us to do it. We should be pushing back and making sure they're fit for purpose. So there's lots of alternatives. For example, you could have like a, you could have like a webinar or a web chat, or you could just keep it simple and just send some presentation slides before and allow a bit of Q&A. You could even just phone round it, depending on how many suppliers you've got in the process before. I've just done a call round on the phone and just had half an hour with their key people on a conference call. And all of these things work just as well as a bidder day. So I guess the takeaway is don't have that bidder day for the sake of having it. If you're not a confident presenter and you don't like speaking in front of people, no problem. Don't put yourself in that position. And if you're going to do a bidder day, make sure that you're properly prepared, you know what you should be speaking about, and that you've got all of your presentation documents and everything in line, and you're ready for the Q&A. That way, you're going to get the best value out of it, and get people involved. After all, the objective of these bidder days is to increase competition and get buy-in from suppliers and make them feel like this thing is real. If you do a really poor job on the bidder day, you're actually going to switch people off and you're going to get exactly the opposite effect. So be prepared, be confident, and if you're not ready for a bidder day, you don't think it's the right thing to do, just use another method. That's absolutely fine too. I hope that's been useful. Thanks very much. Give me any ideas in the comments below if you've got any, or if you want to add anything to the conversation. Let's hear both the procurement side and the bidder side. All right, until next time, see you later.